Okay, so this would be kind of like part two to the first one. Um, it is 3:42 in the morning. Um, yeah. So a couple of the other events that ended up happening was there was a Black Hat fundraiser, which was for the ASPCA this past Friday, I believe it was. Um, and then I think like a week or two prior to that, there was also the No Town Royalty Show over at North Tower Circle with Johnny Blackheart, A Town, Baddest Bitch, uh, Slick Rick, uh, The Business, Your Mom. I don't remember his stage name, but I think that's Facebook name. But um, it's just been an incredible blast, and you know I've been going and going and going and going and going. That now that I have an opportunity to take a few days to go ahead and rest, um, um, I'm not totally able to because my body is like, you're supposed to be doing something, and the reality is that I'm not supposed to be doing a damn thing. Um, there will be another show tomorrow. Like I said earlier in the first video, there are Wednesday shows over at Club Eva off of Cedar Nashland here in Fresno. Um, that is every Wednesday with Patricia De Leon. And North Tower Circle generally has shows going on at least once a week of some sort. So get with them. Check them out on Facebook. Excuse me. Due to scheduling conflicts, Latrice Royale will not be in Fresno this month, but she will be back at some point. The music I download for show ideas, not just for me but for other people. Um, yeah. Oh, and there was also on the 28th of last month was the walk for Fresno survivors of suicide. There was literally there's about 2,000 people that showed up for different teams. We were on Team Chloe, me, Max Deco, Hazard Strange, my boyfriend Alice Ray Underland, um, Andrew, her boyfriend, Zoyer Zidell or Zendel. He is the facilitator and president of Trans Emotion here in Fresno, California. So that's actually kind of a segue. If you are transgender, transsexual, bisexual, whatever your orientation is, and if you think that you might be leaning more towards the transgender spectrum of things, or you at least have questions, feel free to either get a hold of me or get a hold of Zoyer, and we'll put you in contact with whoever we need to, and let you know when the next support meetings will be and when our socials are. So yeah, there is that. Ivana Strange was at the Black Cat show, um, and she did an absolutely fantastic job. She worked with Max Deco. Um, yeah, and that was actually a really good, interesting performance. Max Max portrayed somebody that had committed suicide and was the ghost that was left over in a friend's memory, more or less. And the song was trying to convey to the friend of, I know that you love me and I know that I'm always going to be a good memory, but you need to let me go. It's time to move on. It was a very beautiful piece, very beautiful. It was very well done. Um, and she got to play with her balls. She does poi, so any excuse for her to play with her balls is always a good one, and we all enjoy it. She also ended up actually helping me with one of my numbers. I did Zydrate Anatomy from Repo the Genetic Opera. There's two Queen Bees on Fresno, on Facebook. There's the Queen Bee, and then there's Brianna, who is also listed as the Queen Bee as well. And to keep them straight in my phone, one is actually listed Queen Bee, and the other one is listed as hooker number 1. And the reason for that is because Brianna was gracious enough to go ahead and play hooker number 1 for me for that particular scene. And the Queen Bee actually played Shiloh for that particular scene. And Ivana Strange played Amber Sweet, and I played the Grave Robber. If you have not seen Repo the Genetic Opera, check out that little clip, Zydrate Anatomy, and we tried to recreate it as best as possible. Even took out like a little Nerf gun and a glow stick and loaded it, and it was actually pretty badass. Johnny Blackheart, if you have not seen Johnny perform, you really need to. He's absolutely great. Oh my god. Yeah, this will be the second or third time I've actually worked with Johnny Blackheart in some capacity. The show that was a couple of weeks ago, the No Town Royalty show, that was actually the first time that that he and I actually got to work together physically in doing one song together, and we did Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, and Johnny did a fantastic job. He was running around with like a chicken with his head cut off that night. But yeah, so this is running on 7 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. But yeah, be good to yourself, love everybody else, and if people are really gonna talk crap about you, just just let it roll off. Just let it roll off your back, man. You have a good night, good morning, whatever it is where you are. Alright, bye. Oh shit, sorry about that. I thought I was done recording.